And it's a description of love, and I always love this, but I don't think we think about this passage enough. This is the description of love. And listen to every word. It says, love is always patient. Always patient. Who among you doesn't have your patience sometimes? Is it the wife? Is it the husband? Who loses their patience? Love is always patient. Not love is sometimes patient. Love is always patient. Okay? Love is always patient and kind. Are you always kind? Always kind. Not sometimes kind. Always kind. Okay? Always patient, always kind. Love is never jealous. Love is never jealous. Now, it can be easy to be jealous of what someone else is doing. You know, you wives could easily get jealous of football. You know, because your husband puts a lot of time in that, and you can be jealous of it. Okay? Now, on the other side, you men could give yourselves to football rather than to your wives. Okay? So, you know, you always remember that you put people first and you put your vocation before all things, right? And then you serve the world and the place that God puts you in that world as best you can, with all your energy that you can. Okay, I really think that, especially, I know you guys in season, you're probably working 18 hours a day, right? Don't lose the creativity. You can call your wife. The cell phone is such a great thing today. You have so much capacity to communicate in the world we have. With texting, how often do you send a little text to your wife that says, I love you? Right? How often do you do that? Do you text enough? Text is a great thing. It can be a bad thing among kids and among people, but it can be a great thing. Or a little phone call. Or leave a message on her phone. I love you. Right? Because that's going to like spark the day for her. That's that man she dreamed of when she was 12 who was going to come and sweep her off her feet and show her so much love. Right? Do you still do that, guys? Do it. Right? Be creative. Love is not boastful or conceited. You know? And we can get pretty proud of the things we're good at. Right? The things that are good to be proud about is when you've really done something for another person. Those are the things I think we can talk about. You know, I don't think it's important to be boastful about the things we do or know. But the things we do for people, I think those are great things to be boastful about. Okay? It is never rude. That's a great suggestion. To never be rude. Okay? And especially when you get used to each other. When you get used to each other, you could get rude. Right? It never seeks its own advantage. Okay? Now, who does this apply to? You ever do anything to seek your own advantage in your relationship? So the thing about marriage is not 50-50. Marriage is 100-100. 100 for them, and they give 100 for me. When it starts getting 50-50, you're in trouble. Because then you'll start fighting over what you split up. No, it's all for them, and what they gave to me, I give it all back. Do not take offense, and do not store up grievances. Right? It can be easy to take offense even for things that the other person never meant to give offense by. Okay? So don't take offense. And if there is something that they did, because they're imperfect and they're going to do things that bug you, and they might even do it on purpose, okay? Do not store up grievances. Okay? You wives, I was thinking about wives. Wives always have an ace up their sleeve. And when there's some situation, out it comes. You did this 25 years ago. You husbands are all aware of that ace. No ace up the sleeves, ladies. No ace up the sleeves. You did this 25 years ago. No. Do not store up grievances. Men are so sensitive. You know, men do not like to be belittled. And they can take offense easily. Okay? When you be honest with each other and forgive each other and admit your errors and find joy in the truth and the fact that you're imperfect and you accept each other as imperfect. Right? You accept each other unconditionally. Right? It is always ready to make allowances. Okay? It is always ready to make allowances. Oh, he didn't come home on time. He was probably doing this, making allowances. She forgot to make a nice dinner for me. She was probably really busy. Right? To make allowances for the other. Always ready to make allowances, to trust, to hope, and to endure whatever comes. Love never comes to an end. Right? Love never comes to an end.